E aí... Nossa, eu tô até falso que tô trazendo vídeo, hein? E aí galera, tudo que eu tô trazendo mais um vídeo pra vocês. No vídeo de hoje eu vou estar aqui assistindo nossa série de The Wolf Among Us e vamos pro vídeo. Vamos lá. Estamos indo pro Central Park, achar a porta do Homem Torto. Deve ser uma porta torta também, né? Aí, achamos. Ela sai num lugar nada a ver, com certeza. Vamos pra porta logo. Eita. Let it go. Aí, bum, bate. Cara no preto. E agora? Vai vir a Blood Mary e vai me dar só um teco de prata no meio da cabeça, eu vou morrer. O Homem Torto.
Tim, what the hell are you doing here?
Good evening, Sheriff. I'm here to take you to the boss. Thanks, by the way, for leaving off Tiny. I have to admit, when they asked me to watch the door, I wasn't sure what to expect when you came through that portal. I know you weren't here on a social call, so thanks for not giving me a hard time.
What is this place? Or where is it? I know I'm not in Central Park anymore.
I'm not sure. I've only ever come in through one of the portals. I don't think you can get in from the actual street, but you can't blame him for wanting to make it hard to find. I'm supposed to bring you right on in, so if you'll come this way. Look, this is the one thing I have to do. Please don't make this hard on me.
Fine, lead on.
Ué, o cara tá com uma perna a menos e ele que vai vigiar a porta.
Thanks for understanding. This is all I'm here to do, and I don't want to mess it up. I know I'm probably the last person you'd expect to be a guard, or an escort for that matter. I was a little surprised myself when they asked me to do it.
I get it, you have a job to do. But you gotta ask yourself if you want to be involved with this guy.
Whatever you may think of him, he doesn't treat me like some broken little kid. I think he gets what it's like. He gave me a job, and I'm lucky to have it. This is the only option I've got. Just keep that in mind, maybe? Because if you and the boss go up against each other, the rest of Fabletown is gonna get caught in the middle.
I can find the door myself. You should just get the hell out of here. Things are gonna get ugly in a minute.
Leave? I told you, I have to do this.
Hey, you've been warned. Stick around, and you're a part of this, just like anyone else.
A lot of us depend on him. Some of us never get to the front of the line at the business office. But he's there. We need you, but we need him too. What we don't need is a war. Hey, Sheriff, hold up. I gotta go in with you. Thanks.
Não quero sacanagem.
Tell me who the fuck is back there.
I don't exactly know. I just mind the door.
You needn't worry.
The boss is there.
He'll come around.
I know that much.
And I've trained before. I'm sure he will prove himself quite handy to have in my pocket. Either he's smart enough to see this is for the best, or dim enough.
Abrir, tá, eu vou abrir.
Bloody hell! This fucking guy!
Ah, todo mundo. Irmãos e aquela mulher também. O demônio já quer me bater. Esse é o Homem Torto.
I'm sorry, sir. He wouldn't let
It's
me.
all right, Tim. I shouldn't have expected the sheriff to give you respect enough to do your job. But you did fine. You can go now.
Que bom. Não queria sacanear ele.
You see, everyone in Fabletown has a role to fill. You just have to pay attention to what they need to help them find it. Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
Verdade, vamos sentar. Tô cansado.
All right, you got me here. Let's talk.
Eita. Não acredito que vai acabar agora. Ah, que pena. Já acabou.
In the old days, how you picked out those men one by one. Oh, how they screamed. The wolf is coming.
Vou matar todo
And they would
mundo.
wait, hiding anywhere they could squeeze their pathetic, shivering corpses. Some would just drop to their knees where they stood, close their eyes, and wait for death. And you give it to them. I wish I could have seen it.
Não!
Oh well.
Eita! Nossa, esse próximo episódio vai ser bom. Esse próximo episódio vai ser bom. Esse próximo episódio vai ser bom. E eu vou começar ele agora mesmo.
And the teeth? You're not really supposed to do that, are you?
Agora já fica uma famosa recapitulada. Vamos rever o que aconteceu. Tudo começou aí, né?
No.
Holly's sister.
Ai, 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 ai. Muitas mortes.
Do you even give a shit
Muita
about
morte.
us? The strays.
That's why you can't tell me anything. It's the ribbon, isn't it?
We're destroying the tree. No!
We're not burning the tree, Snow.
Hey, you're not really gonna send me to the farm, are you?
Eu deveria ter queimado. Ah,
Snow will come around. She's just... the crane thing hit her hard, and she doesn't really know who her friends are right now.
essa mulher aí.
Oh God, Bigby!
This time was no joke. Eat as many metal shellings as you see fit, but take just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue.
Bigby, wait. When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial.
É verdade.
Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
E vamos discutir.
You've come a long way.
Vamos discutir e depois eu vou te prender. Se o jogo me der a opção, eu vou te
Must be
prender.
tired. And if my envoys are correct, you haven't had a lot of rest recently. Please,
Da mãe.
relax for a moment, will you? Do you want
Só
a drink?
precisava.
Something to eat? Vivian makes a very nice, it's elegant. Really a carpaccio. It's lobster, sirloin.
I'm here for one reason, and it's not to eat your fucking food.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you think you're doing?
He's gonna...
Mr. Wolf is our guest, and I have every intention of cooperating. So don't waste the silver. Sit down, Jersey.
Esse cara aí tá bolado porque eu ranquei o chifre dele.
Well, Sheriff, for the sake of transparency, why don't you tell us why you're here? It would help settle everyone's nerves, I think.
You forget what happened at the Pudding and Pie. You and your goons tried to kill me.
I'm truly sorry for that whole debacle. It was not my intention to put you or Miss White in any sort of danger. My wish was merely to take Crane, Sheriff. And as soon as the assignment grew out of control, I put a stop to it. I know that doesn't change what happened to you, and I can only offer my sincerest apologies.
I don't really give a shit if you're sorry, crooked man.
No, I understand, of course. And I hope you believe me when I say, Sheriff, that I sincerely mean to make it up to you. The recent murders that have gotten such attention as of late, I don't relish telling you that they were perpetrated by an employee of mine. It's a very unfortunate bit of business, but I promise you that the matter will be dealt with internally. I just want to settle the issue for you, and to assure you that it's over with.
An unfortunate bit of business? You're gonna tell me right now who killed him?
Sheriff, I have complete respect for you and your job. I hope you know that. But I simply can't divulge that information.
Então você vai vir preso.
You really shouldn't worry yourself. As I said, I've got this under control.
No,
Sempre
I'm gonna deal with it right now.
Yeah, right. What do you think this is? Some kind of negotiation? The man said he'd take care of it. So why don't you take the hint and get out?
Tweedledee, please.
I'm the law here, not
I'm the law.
Now tell me who did it.
You think I'm scared of you?
Ah, é?
You're nothing more
That's
than a...
enough.
Eu te deixei vivo, filho da mãe.
But in the interest of preserving our alliance, if you have to know, use Georgie.
Nossa. Você.
Like I said, I'll be handling the matter if you don't mind.
Georgie.
You got what you wanted, so just
Sit down now.
Vai vir todo mundo preso.
Yeah, I killed him, so what? You should have just kept your nose where it fucking belonged.
Why'd you do it? Why kill them?
Does it matter?
Sim.
The fact is, George here misinterpreted one of my instructions.
Misinterpreted?
And I want to make things right. So, let's work something out.
What's there to work out? I'm protected, aren't I?
Your
Esse cara parece aquele cara da Petrobras.
I think
Tem
you
olho
far
torto.
exceeded yours, but you could murder someone in cold blood like that.
You fucking asked me to do this.
And
You
then
told me
attempt
to
to
kill him.
blame me for it. You will be silent while we discuss what to do with you.
This is right bollocks, sis. You're just gonna let him do this?
So what do you say, Sheriff? Can we discuss terms? You can have Georgie. Consider it a gift, ensuring our continued cooperation.
What the hell?
Take this fucker. Take all of them. I didn't fucking
don't
start
make
this.
any trouble, Georgie.
Are you seriously throwing me under the fucking carriage?
I think I'll be taking both of you.
You're not taking me, you fucking ponce. What the fuck is this shit? You said you'd cover for us.
For minor infractions, not murder.
Just go with him, Georgie. You're gonna sink us all.
What's wrong with you people? You're really gonna sell him out just like
You
that?
think I give a fuck if I'm the one? Who the shit do you think you fuckers are?
surrender.
Get the fuck out of
I
here!
do apologize, Sheriff, but I think it's best if you leave now.
There's no way I'm going with him. Are you kidding me?
Things are about to get unpleasant, and I would rather you weren't here to watch.
You can go join that hole at the bottom of the lake for all I give a shit. But he's not taking me anywhere.
Ah,
I'll
é?
roll over on the lot of you before I let that shit happen.
What are you saying?
Yeah, what the fuck? You're gonna make sure we all go down this shitter with you?
I already told you. I'm taking both of you in, so let's go.
This could have gone so well. To speak the truth, I've never been a very good mediator. Why negotiate when you can just decide?
Ah, que legal. Filha da mãe.
Did I miss anything good? Well, look at you, all fixed up.
Ah. O cara já virou demônio. Nossa, tem que bater em todo mundo, é? Sério isso? Tá bom, matar todo mundo na sala, tô nem aí.
You're done, Wolf.
Come on, we're pretty much done here.
I'd like to say it was nice knowing you, but I'll be glad to see your insides turned out.
Sai fora. Ai, esfaqueou o outro. Esse cara aí tá matando todo mundo. Toma também. Saco. Agora é um demônio também.
This way.
Quebra outro chifre. E os outros fugiram. Corre. Isso. Tem que pegar o pessoal, tem que pegar o homem torto. Tem que pegar o homem torto logo que ele vai explicar tudo.
I know.
Eita! O lobinho é forte, hein? Lobinho! Nossa, olha isso, cara! Arrebentou para choque. O que eu tenho que fazer? Caraca! Nossa, passa aqui no meio dos dois ônibus. Os ônibus queriam imprensar ele. Caraca! Nossa! O tempo está acabando. Meu Deus. Caraca! A gente vê as pessoas normais andando na rua, de carro de boa, e vê um lobisomem. Dessa porta. Filha da mãe. Ali, ó. Corre. Porra! Ó o lobão! Que isso, hein? Tá, vamos. Ah, esse é o carro. Quase que eu fui pro carro errado. Uma limusine do lado. Ah, não! Nossa! Ah, eu queria ter ido na limusine. Caraca! E agora, dá pra recomeçar? No principal. Vou continuar o jogo. Que droga, eu queria ter pego o maluco. Tá acabando o tempo.
Are you sure?
Do it!
Ih, vai ferrar. Vou arrebentar o carrão.
Keep going!
Vou arrebentar o carro. Eu fui porque eu tava com medo de morrer. Nossa.
Come on.
Fuck it!
Tinha uma roupa logo ali pra ele vestir. Eu já esteve atrás do cara. Nossa, ele tá sangrando pra caraca, hein? Abre! Ainda abre a porta do casamento. Tem que chegar arrombando mesmo.
Hang on, I need a minute.
Bora. Tá o dedo no meio da ferida dele. Fala logo tudo.
I hope you'd come to your senses. Crooked man's the one you want.
Exatamente.
Of course, you're too much of an idiot to see that. Or maybe you just like me too much to let me go. That it, Sheriff?
I'm taking you in, Georgie. Let's go.
You gonna carry me?
Please, Sheriff. Haven't you done enough? Look at him. He's dying.
Vivian.
You can't seriously want to protect this guy. You know what he did.
I'm not going anywhere. It isn't his fault.
Faith and Lily, he's the reason they're dead.
Look, I know he made a few mistakes. We all have.
What?
He made sure they couldn't talk with those damn ribbons, and then he killed them. You're wearing one yourself. Doesn't that bother you even a little, knowing that man murdered...
Of course it does. Those girls...
So it's all my fucking fault then? You fucking... You're gonna throw me to the fucking... You know I didn't have a goddamn choice. What the fuck? I did what I had to! You can't fucking blame me for that.
Why'd you do it then, huh? If it's not your fault, then what the fuck happened?
Look, Faith and the others tried to pull a run on us. And as you can imagine, the Crooked Man wasn't too thrilled. But of course, the big boss didn't want to get his fucking hands dirty. So he told me to take care of it. You think I don't know what that means? Either I do what he says or I'm the one getting dealt with. So I fucking killed him. And I'd do it again. Cause it's not my fault. The Crooked Man gave the order. He told me to kill them. And then he fucking sold me out.
You're still the one who pulled the trigger. Nobody held your hand and made you go through with it.
Fine. Believe what you want. I can tell you've made up your mind. Doesn't matter if it's fucking true or not. Go ahead and arrest me, but it won't bring back Lily or Faith. It won't free your friend Narissa. And I'm just the sap taking the fall for the whole thing. It must be so easy being you. Just come in here and blame me for all this shit. Job's done, right? George is the bad guy. It's all his fucking fault. But what was I supposed to do? You don't know what it's like, Bigby. How could you know? At the end of the day, you're just like him.
Stop complaining and take responsibility for what you did. You murdered Faith and Lily. You put those fucking ribbons around their necks. You had the power to let them go, but you chose not to.
You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. If I freed them... What would you have me do? Kill her?
Georgie, don't.
It was them or Vivian. So you tell me, if freeing Lily meant she had to die. Do you still think I had a fucking choice?
What are you doing?
I told you.
What are you talking about?
This is the original. The girl with the ribbon. I'm sure you've heard the stories. Couldn't take it off, couldn't talk about it. She used her little purple ribbon to make more of them. To keep our girls quiet. To ensure absolute discretion.
You promised you wouldn't.
All that magic is connected to this little thing. You remove hers, the spell's broken. They're all free. But you know what happens to her? The same thing that happened to Faith. So don't you come in here and tell me I fucked up.
What the hell, Georgie? We were supposed to look out for each other. I trusted you.
You can't fucking blame me. You're not innocent here either.
I know that. But did it have to be like this?
How could you do this? I thought you cared about them.
I do. Of course I do.
I
don't understand. Nobody was supposed to die. When we built this place, it was just a stupid idea. A gimmick. Discretion is our guarantee. That's how it started anyway. This was supposed to be our place. We were gonna be in charge for once, and nobody would try to control us or use us. That was the point. Then the Crooked Man showed up and everything just turned to shit.
So, do you get it now? Why I couldn't just... If you still think it's so fucking simple, then you do it. Go right ahead. Kill her then.
What are you doing?
Break the spell. Save the fucking day.
Stop it.
I told you, sometimes all your options are shit. What the fuck are you supposed to do then?
I'm not playing this game, Georgie. I won't kill her.
Don't talk about me like I'm not even here, please. You think this is hard for you? My life is such a fucking burden on your conscience. Don't I get a say? It's my life. Like it was either of yours to give up in the first place.
I wasn't really...
Just shut up!
Vivian, I'm not gonna kill you.
I know that.
Wait.
I'm sick of everyone thinking that they can
just
do what they want with my life. I thought it would be different here. But it's all the fucking stuff.
Vivian, I didn't mean...
Do you think I wanted to be this person? What I did to Faith and Lily? To all of them?
Vivian, wait.
Every day I have to look Gwen and Hans in the eye and pretend I don't care. I have to forget what I've done to them. What I took away from them. I look at Nerissa and I hate myself.
Vivian.
I can't pretend anymore.
What are you doing?
No.
Vivian, don't.
Velho.
Vivian, no!
Ai, que nervoso.
Fuck! No, no, no! Why'd you have to do that, Vivian? Vivian! Shit!
Damn it!
Vivian, I didn't fucking mean it. I was just...
Caraca.
Oh!
Droga.
Oh, fuck!
Get up. Get up!
Don't think so, Bigby.
Caraca.
I'm gonna die here. I think we both know that. Just make sure you give the crooked man the same treatment when you find him. Really fuck him up for me, alright? For both of us. You know the bastard deserves it.
He's gonna have it worse. Don't worry.
Good. Old foundry by the river, alright? Shepherd Metalworks. He'll be there. Fucking asshole.
Caraca, moleque matou.
You wanna finish me off now? Or do you plan to kick me around a little first? Rip my limbs off one by one? That's what you wanna do, right?
That's not who I am.
Prove it then. No more games, alright? We both know how this ends.
Chama o médico! Chama o médico! Você tem que ser preso.
Just make it quick. I know what I did. What? You're just gonna leave me here?
I won't be a killer, Georgie.
You selfish bastard. Fuck you! Piece of shit.
Você vai ver. Isso vai aparecer vivo depois. Morgana. É. Ali do lado do corpo. Agora a gente vai atrás do maluco. Shepherd Metalworks. Vamos de táxi, né? Muito engraçado isso. Eu quero um carro depois que isso acabar. Pelo amor de Deus. Olha o carro do maluco aqui. Será que se eu não tivesse ido lá, aquela mulher não ia se matar, né? Se eu não tivesse ido pra atrás daquele maluco, a mulher não ia se matar e talvez ele ia viver. Mas eu também não ia saber da história. Sei lá. Uma pessoa menos pra se preocupar. Duas, na verdade. Vamos lá, vamos lá. 22. As caixas com símbolo. Se tiver alguma coisa nas caixas, calma aí.
So this is where they've been sending these.
Nossa, a sombra aí muda o símbolo, fica branco. Ih, abriu uma porta. Ah, tá se fechando sozinho. Legal. Já era, me trancaram aí. Eita.
Big Wolf. The Big Bad Wolf.
Eu quero matar essa mulher. Quebrou meu braço.
You used to be something.
A Branca de Neve. As 3. A Branca de Neve, o bagulhinho. A Fate. Eu saindo lá daquele lugar do coisa. Esse daqui é a Fate brincando com a pequena sereia. Não esqueci qual é o nome. Merita. Eles tomavam ter medo de mim. É verdade.
They'd hide anywhere their small shivering bodies would fit.
Opa, tinha um bagulho aqui. Caraca. Roda. Vamos olhar a roda. Parece com um símbolo. Ah, não tinha nada. Vem? Caraca. A movimentação desse jogo é muito difícil. O que tem nessa mesa? Balas de prata. Que legal, vou morrer.
The Big Bad Wolf.
Joga as balas fora. Ai.
It's about time you showed up.
I had to take care of some things first.
Little errand boy. That's nice.
Ah, Bigby. I see you made it here in one piece.
Yeah,
I
rapidinho.
apologize, but I have some business to attend to. I leave you in the capable hands of my associate. Come find me when you finish, dear.
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Ah, eu vou matar
Get
essa
out of
mulher.
my way now. Don't make this worse.
Aw, he doesn't want to play.
I'm sure
Eu
you'll
quero
persuade him.
Wow, what a man. Stealing punches while my back is turned? Didn't your mother ever teach you to fight proper?
Ah, você não lutou limpo comigo. Me deu um tiro de prata. Filha da mãe. Aí você se esconde. E eu que não sei lutar limpo, né? Ah, eu quero matar essa mulher. Ih, vai dar ruim. Certeza. Vai dar ruim, vai dar muito ruim. Ah, eu falei que ia dar ruim? Vai dar ruim. Vai dar ruim ao quadrado. Ai, eu apertei. Pô, todo lerdão também, vira logo o lobão, pô. Filho da mãe.
Come out and face me.
Matar. Nossa, que isso? Cheio de vidro no corpo? tem espelho, né? Tecnicamente você ir pra frente do espelho e chamar ela 3 vezes e ela vem matar você e sua família. Errei! Eita! Levar! Caraca! Gosta! Mata logo com mulher! Ué, já caiu lobão. Os olhos vermelhos, ó. Os olhos vermelhos de sangue. Não é mais olho amarelo não, olho vermelho de sangue. Eu quero matar essa mulher. Se tiver oportunidade ela vai morrer. Olha isso, cara. Pior que o capiroto lá. Ah, ainda fica te sacaneando. E eu com um luto limpo. Tá na frente. Caraca. Toma. Ai! Deus, nervoso. Eu só sei alguma coisa. Tem que matar essa mulher, não posso morrer não. Toma. Caraca, não! Que isso? Tudo me esfaqueando. Sai fora. Ih, ficou com os olhos amarelos. Caraca, virou lobão. Caraca, não sabia que dava pra virar lobão, não? Esse sim é um lobo não. Olha isso. Caraca, antes era só um lobozão, né? Agora é um lobo gigante. Olha isso. Nossa, esmagou a mulher. Ah, enfia no... Caraca. Você tá se escondendo, né? Nossa, não para de surgir zumbi. Mas tem que acertar a seta. Vou dar um... Ah! O lobo mal soprou e destruiu a casinha dos 3 porquinhos. Caraca! É assim que o lobão se torna um herói. Ah, vai esfaquear a mãe. Nossa! Ai, vai esfaquear minha cara. Não, quebrou. Ixi, matei essa filha da mãe. Caraca, nossa, muito esfaqueado, hein? Ela tá morta, né? Vamos pegar esse cara. Ou vamos fazer, ele vai propor um negócio.
Hello, Bigby. You look tired.
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
This gun holds 6 rounds of specially designed silver bullets. I won't miss next time. Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want. You plan to do what she says, don't you?
You sure about that?
Yes, I'm quite sure. You will bring me back alive.
Verdade.
Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community. And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial. Can we at least agree on that? I will have a trial. Are we clear?
The whole town will be calling for your execution. Why would you want me to bring you back there?
Why don't you let me worry about that? Look, there's no reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
That's funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand. I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf. I didn't kill those women. And I think you know that. All I'm asking for is a chance to explain my side of the story.
If you're not a killer, then what are you?
I'm a businessman, not a killer.
There's still a lot you have to answer for.
And I will, as long as you agree to my terms.
Yeah.
Because I'm not saying another word until I'm brought before the community. And I don't think I'm being unreasonable. If you decide to do something stupid, like murder me, you won't get your answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable town.
Mas ainda tem os dois malucos, ainda tem um monte de capanga.
And I worry you're not thinking of them. Let me ask you an honest question. What do you really care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean. Do you really want the truth? Or do you just want to look like the hero? Because those are two very different things. You're smart, I'll admit that. So what I just don't understand is why you're here. I mean, you want to catch your killer, right? Georgie. He's dead, isn't he? My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
You really think I'm that stupid?
I understand you have an obligation to bring me in. But you can brighten up a little. It's over. So, shall we get going? I'd rather not dawdle.
All right, let's go. Hand over the gun.
I think I'd rather hold on to it, if you don't mind. What do you say?
Pô, tem que...
Fine. I'm sure Miss White will be pleased. Such a reliable pup. I understand why she'd want to keep you around.
You're under arrest. You'll be given a trial in front of your peers. And your punishment will follow.
Caraca.
We have to do something.
O que eu tô tentando é matar o menos de tudo possível.
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to.
Vamos lá, chegando.
God.
Motherfucker.
Caraca, essa comunidade das fábulas já não tem mais quase ninguém.
It's been hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble at the Crooked Man's place.
Well, he didn't make it easy.
What happened?
Well, it doesn't matter. He's here. We got him.
We can talk about it later. You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know. I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
It's about time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You killed Lily!
She was my sister!
What do you have to say for
Where
yourself?
the fuck do you get off? You think you have the right to just do this to people? You're a fucking crook!
Nossa.
Shithole.
Everyone, can I have your attention? Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The crooked man is charged with the murder of
As I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porge who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie?
I don't mean to interrupt you, Miss White, but I thought it would be unwise to proceed with such faulty information.
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is that rotten scoundrel now?
Is he still out there?
I sincerely hope not. Well, where is he?
Sheriff?
Georgie paid for what he did. In the end, there was a fight, and he bled out from his wounds. It's over.
So he's dead? That's what you're saying?
I can't believe it was him. So you see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That
need
doesn't
for
change
this.
anything. We'll deal with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I
And
was
I
told
don't...
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the charges.
What other charges?
If you'd wait a moment.
I'm well aware of my rights, Miss White.
Fine. Go right ahead.
Wait, that's not how this works. After the rest of your crimes are read through, then you will have an opportunity to defend yourself, but only then.
If you insist.
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
Aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts. Now, is there anything you would like to say?
Não vai interromper, não.
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're involved.
Come on, it's obvious.
And there's all the other crap he's done.
Everyone just shut up for a minute. You wanted a chance to talk, well, go ahead.
What?
We all know he's guilty. What the fuck does he need to speak for?
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government and, most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where it
well.
fucking belongs.
That's
So
right.
let's get
But
on
we
with it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself, and I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to
is
let him
about
talk?
justice. If we're
Caraca.
going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things
Não
correctly.
concordo.
No more
Mas
small
caraca.
talks, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
This is
Confusão.
ridiculous.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he is.
Ai, vai ficar um jogando a culpa por cima do outro.
Total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you gonna
jeez.
get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
Tell
This
the
is such
fucking
bullshit.
truth for
He's
once.
always been a bit of a powder keg. It was only a matter of time before something like this happened.
If you were so offended by it, why'd you cover it up then? If it had nothing to do with you and your shit, then why'd you try to protect him for so
What
long?
cover up? I never made any attempt to hide Georgie's criminal activity from you. I learned of it myself
For
only
fuck's
recently.
sake. Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby. When you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
What's he talking about?
Yeah, and your goons attacked me. Did you forget that part?
They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to them. They do it because they want to protect me, as I protected them. You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man. just to save someone.
What's he talking about?
I really hope you're going somewhere with this.
I see you want to cut right to the point. I can appreciate that. Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
What about Lily? She wasn't free. She wasn't given a choice. Do you really think she wanted... that any of those girls wanted their lives like that?
Por que o meu personagem, o xerife não fala o que o George falou pra ele?
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah, that's what you did to us. How you kept us all
You
in
forget
line.
it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant. When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
Yes, but...
Wasn't I?
You're the fucking problem here, not us.
Really? What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that mattered, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back, and in turn we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself. And what did they do?
She wanted my tree destroyed, but Bigby refused.
What?
You were gonna burn her tree? Snow, why would you want that?
Is that true?
Snow?
She was helping people glamour themselves as other Fables. We couldn't let that continue.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with a crooked man.
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town.
Caraca.
And that may not always be clear right away. But I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can. But I can promise to always have your best interests at heart.
Things haven't been great for a while now. We'll do better at protecting you. From people like him.
The crooked man's been exploiting you. Exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength. And if things didn't fall exactly his way, someone would die.
Do you really think the crooked man cared about you? He just cared about your money. He cares about your obedience.
They're right.
You're all still afraid of him, even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over, and those girls will have their justice.
Eita.
Very good, very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the...
Georgie was working for you. Bigby got a confession.
A confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke. Especially given Bigby's history.
What are you talking about?
Snow?
So, are we done?
And what about your history? All you've done to this fucking town?
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this. I just
Of
knew.
course it's right. This man tormented all of you for profit. Georgie
Let me
killed
just
him.
make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did because he was working for me at the time.
Caraca.
Yes. Of course. Where are you going with this?
If I'm to blame for Georgie's mistakes, shouldn't Miss White be held accountable for Bigby's actions as well?
Like what?
How about the way he treated poor Tweedledee when he was in your custody? He was beaten to mashed apples while under your watch.
Under my watch.
Maybe he's right.
Did you think we'd all just let that go?
You can't be serious.
Snow had nothing to do with it. We all thought she was dead.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection. Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for
This
mine.
is completely different.
I
did
not order those 2 girls dead. It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own crimes.
This is right.
Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Listen, I
The
know.
laws apply when we need them.
Everyone calm down. This isn't
I
the
mean, a
reason we're
certain
here.
level of privilege should be afforded to...
To who?
This is how it's always been.
This is what I'm talking about. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more? Who was there while they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny? Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction? Who will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big bad wolf? Who will be the...
Bigby! Miss White!
Excuse me, dear.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath?
What's she doing here?
Ah, que bom que ela chegou.
I'd like to... I need to say something.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
Bluebeard.
What? She has something to say, and we're gonna listen. Go right ahead.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come here. Just shut up. You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
How are you?
I found Vivian's body. Did you kill her? Did he?
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Be quiet.
We need to establish some order here.
Vivian wanted you freed from the ribbons. She took her own life.
I'm sorry, I don't think
Nerissa! My name is Nerissa.
It's okay, my dear. It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of you. The only 2 people who ever gave a damn about me.
And this just confirms it.
He made Georgie do it. It was always him. Georgie would have never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
Did you now?
Ah, aquela garota morrendo.
She saw it firsthand.
He's
A gente
guilty.
tem a testemunha.
Good enough for me.
Isso é bom.
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witching well.
Mas ainda tem um
That's
frame.
too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat. This is how you want to repay all I've done for you?
What, you take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy?
You know we can't let you go free after this.
What did you expect to happen here? You're getting what you deserve.
Well done, then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's not good enough.
Maybe
There will
she
be
has a
more
point.
if he isn't
Hasn't
stopped.
there been enough bloodshed?
So we get rid of him.
Caraca.
We can send him
Everyone,
away.
listen up! Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment. So I think
This is going nowhere.
someone needs to make a decision.
Who?
I hope you aren't suggesting yourself.
Why not?
What about a vote?
What do you think this is?
Everyone, calm down.
Look, I'm making the call.
Why should you?
He is the only officially appointed representative here.
Right. Bigby should decide.
That makes sense to me.
I guess it does.
Okay.
Fine.
Calma aí, não.
This isn't how
It's what the people want, Miss White.
Okay, Mr. Wolf, it's your call.
Não, não quero decidir, não.
Do what you think is right.
Não. Vamos votar.
Yes, Sheriff. Do what you think is right.
Teach him a fucking lesson.
No.
He has to
We
die.
can lock him
Just
away.
fucking get rid of him.
Not this way.
Eita. Ele que vai se jogar. Caraca.
I hope you all remember this moment.
Think of me when you try to sleep. Finish it, Sheriff.
Please, we can still.
End it already.
Eu não vou escolher nada, eu quero ver o que acontece.
You said you had a way to keep him from hurting people.
Wait, you can't be
What he's
serious.
done, you just gonna put him in prison?
This isn't the way, Sheriff.
You're doing the right thing.
Yes, there's a way.
Caraca! Eu tava em dúvida, eu não sabia o que fazer, eu devia ter aberto a votação. Eu pensei que aquela fala ele ia ligar pra alguém. Ai meu Deus. Nossa. É?
Someone's gonna see you, Colin.
Caraca. Essa escolha. Ué? Caraca. Ih, eu acho que bugou. Eu acho que eu consegui desbugar o jogo. Tava bugadão. Essa parte aí do
Hey, Sheriff.
porquinho.
You gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay, great.
This fucking lie.
Um monte de gente, aí eu passo na frente de todo mundo. Oh, o Jack! Maluco com... Nossa.
Oh, Mr. Wolf, Flycatcher left his keys.
Listen, Snow, can we talk? I wanted to...
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this. We'll talk later, okay?
Good morning, Miss White.
Filho da mãe.
Someone's gonna see you, Colin.
Caraca, esse porco é muito engraçado. Simplesmente chega e... Dane-se o mundo, meu nome não é Raimundo. Ah, meu Deus. Ó o busão. Eles estão se mudando?
I'm going. Jesus.
Ah tá. Eles vão pra fazenda.
We only have like 5 minutes.
Hey, carry me for fuck's sake. I don't give a shit. You forgot these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Eles vão pra fazenda.
Nice fucking day. Shit! Just go grab that, would you?
It's just a farm. You don't have to be so dramatic about it.
Just why the hell did she have to send me and me boy away, huh? You promised me I'll get another chance, but Miss White said I had to go up to the damn farm anyway.
Wait! Sheriff Bigby! I have something.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Can you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so if you could bring it to her, she was nice.
Yeah, sure.
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best.
Oh, besouro.
The willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, because when they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
I'm sure she'll love it.
She said it was pretty.
We're about ready to head out.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore.
I'm sorry, TJ, but look on the bright side, okay? There's plenty of space to run around, and a nice river nearby so you can swim all you want.
Even in daytime?
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the Monday seeing you. It'll be nice.
Caraca.
It won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No. Some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves,
so you wouldn't know, would you?
We're all set.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye, TJ.
Hey, Bigby! Where's your friend, Colin? Where's the fucking pig?
I don't know. He must have run off.
Bullshit!
Saying goodbye?
Ainda tá com a fita no pescoço, não pode tirar esse troço, não?
Hi.
Hi.
You're still wearing it?
Oh. Yeah. I guess I am. It's not easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to. It's just...
It's okay. I get it.
Listen, I came here because I have to tell you something.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily. I'm not sure where to start. Faith, Lily, and I, we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. Then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the crooked man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand. You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place. Can you imagine the lengths they go just to silence someone who had physical evidence?
Marissa, what did you do?
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the crooked man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us. I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
You were just trying to protect them.
Yeah. Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the crooked man. But then... Oh, God. I don't know what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. he had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the crooked man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the crooked man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
So you think that makes it okay to lie?
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after... that night, after Faith. I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
You?
I walked her over here, and I left her, just hoping that maybe if I couldn't save them, could at least save the rest of us.
Why would you do that?
I couldn't think of any other way to get your attention.
So you started all this?
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the time. The crooked man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence, and the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith, or Lily. Nobody cares about us. Not really.
It's going to be different now, I promise. Things like that won't happen anymore. Not while I'm around.
You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know. Seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her, or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other, and look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days.
I don't really know where we stand anymore. Things are just different.
Huh. Things are always different. Look, Bigby.
Caraca.
After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would. You knew when to show mercy, and you brought justice to this town. Finally. Because you brought the crooked man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the crooked man, it was you. You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you.
Caraca. Essa confusão toda.
You're not as bad as everyone says you
E o...
I need to tell you something.
I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
Trying to place me. You like my ribbon?
Do you like it?
Faith wore one too. Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little Mermaid.
Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about Faith?
He said he wanted to run more tests. I hope you find what you're looking for. I'll see you around, Wolf.
Caraca. E agora? O que aconteceu? Caraca! Esse é o fim. Morto, morto, morto. Caraca! Nossa! Então é isso aí, pessoal. Espero que vocês tenham gostado do vídeo, dessa série. Eu gostei bastante do jogo. No final eu fiquei meio tipo, caraca, o que aconteceu? E é isso aí. Espero que vocês tenham gostado. Muito obrigado por vocês terem dado. É isso aí. Valeu, falou e até o próximo vídeo.